Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Lilies and Tomatoes garden. We're doing a follow-up with Melissa on her grow challenge. So today we're going to be talking about the onions that she grew, what she did with the onions, and then we're going to pot the onions up for phase 3. So Melissa, welcome back. Are you excited about the challenge?
Yeah, we were talking recently that like anything that had grown outside is kind of started to peter out because it's getting cold. Our first frost is due anytime now. And so I'm hesitant to order any produce at the grocery store because I'm out of the habit of doing that because I had a CSA this summer. So I'm excited to be able to grow things inside and have some access to fresh food all winter long.
And tell us what you cooked with the onions? What did you cook?
Yeah, so I am a classic. I just call myself a Lilies and Tomatoes gardener because I do what I'm told, and because I killed a lot of things prior to starting to watch your videos. And so after the 5S's video, I put them into a scramble, and that was perfect because I was looking at them and I knew that I needed to start using them because I thought they were going to go bad before we talked about doing this challenge. And so I cut them up and put them in an egg scramble.
Nice.
Yeah.
How did it make you feel?
Oh, it's awesome. It's just become part of in the mornings when, the coffee hasn't happened and your brain cells aren't really working and, maybe pants in a shower hasn't even happened. It just becomes my go-to of chop up a few onions, get them grilling, get the scramble happening. And so it's just this nice fallback instead of the fallback being drive to Starbucks, spend $6 on food that I did not make and I have no idea how long it's been in there. And then come home or go into work. So it's just it's become my fallback. I can grab them out of I have a little garden window that happened to be in the house that we live in. So grab them out of the garden window, chop a little bit off, right? And then get them, I just put them on super low so that they're kind of not quite caramelizing, but getting the flavor out, and then toss 2 eggs in, leave it on, and while that's happening, I can get the coffee going because it's happening slowly. And then by the time I'm done, it's cost me, the cost of 2 eggs and some coffee, and I'm still at home, and I'm, still warm, and my day has started in a much more calm and relaxed manner. So it's great.
Nice. I'm so excited about that. I'm excited that we're going to plant these up. So you cut them off and you put them in water. That was phase 1. And then you kept them alive for how long? It's been a week and a half?
I think we're right at 2 weeks. Yeah. Oh, no, okay. You're right. It's a week and a half. Yeah.
Okay. So you kept them alive in water for a week and a half and they grew.
Yep.
And now we go on to phase 3 and we plant them. And you've already got your pot. You don't need any kind of special soil. If you've got quality soil, that's best, but any kind of soil will work with this because these are low maintenance plants. That's why we do them as kitchen scraps. And then, so what you're going to do, so I'm doing 1 in a cup because I don't have any small pots in the basement right now and I don't want to go looking for one in the dark. So I've got a small pot with some soil. It's got some cocoa coir in it, but I just made a hole in it. So you want to make 1 hole in your soil for each of the onion plants that you have. And you want them to be at least 4 inches apart if you can work that spacing, but at least 2.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that. And then how many inches down am I going?
You want to go down probably a good 3 to 4 inches. So you want it to be here's mine. So still the white part, a little bit of the white part can still be up, but you want the whole roots to be covered and then plus all of the white parts. So 3 to 4 inches.
Okay, cool. Yeah, one of the things that when you asked me, when we checked in, if the roots were growing, I was a little bit weirded out because some of the roots are just shooting off and they look like, those hairs that get missed in, after a haircut. They're just and then the other ones are just still, they didn't all grow evenly, but I'm glad that you let me know that that's normal because I was I don't know what I did to them.
Oh yeah, all of mine look like that. There's the ones on the outside get really long and like
Yeah.
crazy, like Einstein hair, and then the ones in the middle are just like, we grew 1/8 of an inch. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They are. All the ones on the outside are
Yep.
just going for it, and the ones on the inside are like, y'all take it, go.
Like accurate.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I have 5. So I have 5 holes.
So just go ahead and like drop it in.
Okay.
Yep. So you're like just putting it in there. And you want to like tamp it down a little bit, but not hard. You don't want to like hurt those baby roots.
Okay.
And I mean, if they're straight up, cool, but it doesn't matter because they're going to grow towards the sun.
Okay. And then I am going to end up hardening these guys off, or I'm leaving them in the garden window box.
Are they going to fit in your window box?
I think I can take the... Yeah, I'd have to take the shelf out. They could fit there. I don't know how excited my partner's going to be about that, but...
I would say leave them there for probably for like a week and a half.
Okay.
So you can make sure that they're still growing. And like I would definitely harvest them down so you can get a good idea of like their new growth in the soil.
Okay.
And then start taking them out during the day.
Okay.
So like 1 hour outside, then back in the house. Then like 2 hours, but like in the shade. So we can go over that more again later because it's a little bit complicated. But you want to make sure that they're like acclimated to the weather without exposing them to something extreme too fast, because then that would kill them, and then that would suck that you spent like 3 weeks like nurturing them and then you killed them when you put them outside.
Yeah, I don't think I have not mastered the hardening off process, because there's been several things that I have killed in that process.
Some of it is like feeling out the weather. It's a little bit more of an art versus she told me to put this out for 2 hours, because that's not necessary. Like, it's a good rule in general, but sometimes you have to be like, oh wait, it's going to be like too windy today. And like the excessive wind can definitely like wind burn your plants.
Okay.
All right. So you've got them all planted.
Mm-hmm.
You want to water them. Don't water them too much. Just wet the soil. If you've got some fertilizer that you could dilute, then a little bit of diluted fertilizer would be good.
I love this thing. The best sink investment we've ever made.
Yeah. But fertilizer is not necessary, but it would be good to just give them a little bit of a boost. And I would definitely cut them to gauge their growth in the new environment.
All right. These are going into dinner tonight. That's easy enough. Okay.
And now that's phase 3.
Sweet. Okay, so into the window for like a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
So next Sunday, send you an update photo and we can check in and see if I need to start hardening off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have to go in like very stepwise fashion.
That's totally okay. But like, as long as like you're like taking action on a step, and then you're finding success, and then you're like confident enough to take the next action, and like we're just moving slowly, baby steps, and then in a couple years you'd be like, this chick just asked what's the difference between a potato and a sweet potato.
Which
I'd be like,
it's good that we cut these down, because I can't move I just realized I can't take out the shelf yet, because my sweet potatoes that I just harvested like 2 days ago are up there right now because I'm gonna cook them. So I washed them, and then I'm not gonna cook them tonight. So now they're drying up there on the rack. So quality problems. Too much harvest.
But like you grew sweet potatoes. The sweet potatoes are not easy.
Yeah, and they liked the ones in the convention bag that I did. They liked that boundary more than they liked being in my raised beds. So because I had 2 in a convention bag. I had 1 actually that was in this pot, and this pot and the convention bag I got the most out of, and then I got some out of the raised bed, which was disappointing because next year I will use a convention bag and then repurpose that raised bed space for something else. So,
or you just fabric bags.
Yeah,
I love these.
Yeah, actually, I definitely. Well, I'm not going to conventions as much because COVID, and so it will be fabric bags next season.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So I am really excited that we are doing this and that we're keeping up with your progress, and I cannot wait to walk you through hardening off as we do the continuing adventures of Melissa and her spring onions.
Got 'em.
All right.
Awesome.
All right. And if you are enjoying this content, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Are you growing along with Melissa? Did you miss the first video? I will put a link in the description and up in the cards for that. Or is it over here? I think it's over here. And then just let me know. Is there something that you want to grow? You want to see someone else grow it? Comment below. Bye.